Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract we'll just call Kill Order, and it's set in Hokkaido, and the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Hobbuff. I think I've butchered that. So moving on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we'll just say that our targets today have been very naughty and they need to be punished. And speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, so we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a vial of lethal pills stored up in the garage, and we'll be bringing with us some coins and a remote micro taser along with our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to get out of this rather comfy bed, even though we're fully dressed. And we're going to head now straight towards the bathroom just outside of the sushi bar. And in here we will find the permanent resident, the gentleman who never leaves. And there he is right now. So we're just going to get behind him, render him unconscious, and we can then hide him in the cubicle on our right in the closet provided. So in here we will be able to take care of 2 of our targets, and we're going to start with the hospital director Akira, who is currently in a meeting with Yuki Yamazaki. So we're just going to wait here by the door, and when that conversation has finished, Akira will make his way up to the top of the ramp. There he is now. And he will pause at the top of the ramp for a short while, and we can open the bathroom door, throw a coin into the room somewhere to get his attention, and when he comes in to investigate, we can then close the door behind him. There we go, and then we can quickly pounce on our target and eliminate him with a snap of the neck. So we want to collect up the coin we've dropped. Where is it? There it is. That's just so we don't distract our next target. We're going to deposit the director in the cubicle closet provided. We're also going to take his outfit, as that will come in handy a bit later on. And then we're going to set up our next elimination, which will be for Mr. Portman. So we're going to overflow both of the sinks here, and then we're going to select and drop our taser into the puddle. There we go, and then we're just going to turn off both of the sinks once again. Now Mr. Portman will make his way into the bathroom in a couple of minutes. He is currently wandering around. I believe he's actually on the phone at the moment, but after that phone call he will wander off and eventually make his way into the bathroom. And once he stops at the mirror, we can then trigger our taser and eliminate him in a rather smelly way. There's 2 smells that are very bad on this world. One is burning human flesh, and the other is rotting human flesh. Believe me, I know. So with 2 targets down, we're going to move on now to Mr. Dexter, who you can see is currently on a phone call up by the windows there. Once he finishes that phone call, he will make his way to his apartment, which we are currently waiting outside of. And when he goes in, all we have to do is follow him inside, close the doors, select our silenced pistol, and at any point we can now eliminate him with a bullet to the head, or you can wait until he goes out onto the balcony and just throw him over the edge. I opted for the pistol elimination this time round. We're also going to hide his body in the closet provided, although not strictly necessary, as long as he's not in view of the front door when we leave. So 2 targets to go. We're going to now make our way around to the garage area, and we can then retrieve our lethal poison. We're going to go all the way around past all of the apartments here to avoid any cameras. I'm not sure if there are any enforcers, but there are definitely cameras if we go through the staff corridor. So if we go this way, we can avoid all of the cameras. We do have 1 enforcer in this area we need to worry about. There is our next target, the yoga instructor. So we're just going to hop over the boxes here, retrieve our lethal poison, and make our way up the stairs into the storage or staff room behind the sauna area. And in here we will find a bottle of water. And once we have added our poison to that, we can then move on to our final target, who is the helicopter pilot. So we're going to make our way down the hospital corridors, and we're going to head straight to the very end, where at the very end we will locate a bathroom on our left. And if we go into the first cubicle, we can then hop out of the window. Again, we are doing this to avoid enforcers and cameras. We're going to climb up the drain pipe here and scoot along the ledge, and we will make our way down beneath the helipad. We have to be somewhat careful at this point, as there are a number of people who will frequent this area. There is one of them, and there is our target currently looking out into the distance. We're going to make our way into the storeroom beneath the helipad, where we will find a crowbar on the shelf and a sleeping guard. We're going to render the guard permanently unconscious. We're going to collect up everything that he drops, and then we're going to deposit him in the closet provided. And then we're just going to wait outside of the room here. I'm going to have my pistol ready and waiting, and in a few moments the chief surgeon will have a conversation with the helicopter pilot, and after that the helicopter pilot will make his way down to this room where his hidden drug stash is. He will restock ready for the next time the chief surgeon wants a hit. And speaking of hits, we are just going to quickly follow him into the room, pull out our silenced pistol, and eliminate our final target. And if we're quick, we can make it up to the helicopter just as the yoga instructor makes it back to his bottle of water, and we have permanently cured his limp. So that's all of our targets dealt with. All we have to do now is board the helicopter and get off this rather cold mountain. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we should be just getting confirmation all of our targets were eliminated according to plan, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.